Hello students, my name is Monbini and I will be taking English. Today we will start with English chapter 1, that is the sun and the moon. This is a poem, and after learning this poem we will be able to know some new words and their pronunciation. We will also be able to read the poem correctly, and we will also learn some names of a color. So, before we go into the explanation, we will all recite the poem line by line. I want you to all recite along with me. The first line: the moon shines clear as silver, the sun shines bright like gold, and both are very lovely and very, very old. God hung them up as lanterns for all beneath the sky, and nobody can blow them out, for they are up too high. Okay, I want you to all read the poems correctly. I want you to all recite it properly, so we will go through the poem once again. The moon shines clear as silver, the sun shines bright like gold, and both are very lovely and very, very old. God hung them up as lanterns for all beneath the sky, and nobody can blow them out, for they are up too high. Okay, now we will go line by line. First line: the moon shines clear as silver. That means I will show you a picture of a moon, and here we can all see the picture of a moon. And when you see the moon, what color do you see? It looks like a little bit white, but it is also shiny. So this color, it is called silver. And the light from the moon makes the moon appears silver in color. At night, when you all look up in the sky, what do you see? You don't see the sun during the night time. You see the moon, right? So the moon you can see at night, okay? And what is the function of the moon? The moon, it gives us light, right? So the moon, the light from the moon makes it looks like silver in color, and it shines during the night time. Okay, and the function of the moon is to give us light during the night time. All right, the next line, that is, the sun shines bright like gold. Here, this is a picture of a sun, and when you see this picture, what color do you see? Do you see pink color? No, right? Do you see orange? Do you see purple? No, it is golden in color, right? So, the sun, when it shines, it appears golden in color. See, what does the sun do? The sun, it gives us light during the daytime. You don't see the sun at night, right? You see the sun during the daytime. It gives us light, and the sun, what does it do? It gives us sunlight for our survival. It also helps us in order to complete many chores like drying our clothes. And the sun, everybody needs sunlight for our survival, right? We need to keep ourselves warm during the winter. So the sun, it gives us light in order to help us live on this earth, okay? And where does it stay? See the last line. It stays in the sky, and when the sun shines, it looks like gold in color. So the the light from the sun makes it look like gold in color. All right, the next line. And both are very, very lovely and very, very old. That means both the sun and the moon, they are very beautiful. They are very lovely. Lovely means beautiful, something that is very attractive, but they are also very old. See the moon and the sun, they are very old, but they are still very beautiful. because God made them even before we were created. So that's why they are very old. The moon and the sun, they are older than our parents. They are older than our grandparents. They are older than any one of us on this earth. See, we have heard from the Bible that Adam and Eve were the first human being, and that means that is a long time ago. But the sun and the moon, they are older than that. That means they are very, very old. They are older than anyone on this earth that have ever existed. And they have been shining for a very, very long time. But they are very pretty and they still keep on shining, giving us light and keeping us warm during the winter. Let's all read the last line together. We need the sun and the moon to give us light and also keep us warm during the winter. Okay, now next we'll go to the next line. And God hung them up as lanterns for all beneath the sky. Okay, first, tell me, what is a lantern? Lanterns, it is a lamp that gives light like the sun and the moon. I will show you a picture of a lantern. Here, the child is holding a lantern. We can all see that this lantern, this lamp, it is known as lantern. And why did the writer of the poem compare the sun and the moon to this lantern? Because they all give light. Like the sun and the moon, the lanterns also give light. What is the use of a lantern? They are used at home during the night time in order to give us light when the currents goes off. And also, they are used in the streets as well. Lanterns are lighted in the street as a street lamp. So, all the both the sun and the moon and the lanterns, they all function the same way by giving us light. And they're all for all beneath the sky. That means for all beneath means under the sky. That means all the sun, the moon, and lanterns, they are all beneath the sky. They are all under the sky. And when you look up, what do you see? You see the sky, right? The sky, that is the open space, that is known as the sky. And in the sky, we see the sun, the moon. We also see ourselves under the sky. That means we are all existing under the sky, under one roof, okay? So that is why the moon, the sun, the lanterns, they all stay beneath the sky, and also we are all under the same sky like the sun, the moon, and the lantern. Okay, now next, can we blow the lights out? No, we cannot blow the light of the sun and the moon. See, and nobody can blow them out, for they are up too high. That means we cannot blow the light of the sun and the moon out because they are very high and we will not be able to reach it. And see, even if we are able to reach the sky and touch the moon and the sun, we will not be able to blow the lights out because they are very big, they are bigger than the earth, and so the light, we cannot blow it out. And the light is naturally gifted by God, so we will not be able to put it out. If we put off the light of the sun and the moon, then we will all die. We human beings will not exist without the light of the sun and the moon. Okay? See, let's all read the last two lines together. No, we cannot blow the light of the sun and the moon because they are all high above the sky and we cannot reach the sky. Now the next line, that is the end of the poem. Now I want you to learn some few words, okay? So first I will read out the words and after that we'll go letter by letter, okay? We'll try to spell out the words. First is silver, gold, clear, bright, lantern, and beneath. Okay, again, silver, gold, clear, bright, lanterns, and beneath. Okay, can you all spell along with me? SILVER, silver. GOLD, gold. CLEAR, clear. BRIGHT, bright. LANTERNS, lanterns. Beneath, BENEATH, beneath. Okay, now students, after reading this poem, have you learned any new word today? I want you to all share at least one word with your friends that you have learned after reading this poem. That will be an exercise for you. Okay, now let's list out some color name. Here, some of the names of the color I have shaded in their own color. So the gold is shaded in gold color, the green is shaded in green color. So we will all try to learn some colors name, and we will go word by word. The first word, that is gold, it is shaded in gold color already. Can you all spell along with me? GOLD, gold. The next is silver. It is shaded in silver color. SILVER, silver. The next is green. GREEN, green. The next red. RED, red. The next is blue. BLUE, blue. Now purple. PURPLE, purple. The next pink. PINK, pink. The next is yellow. I've shaded in yellow color. YELLOW, yellow. And the next is black. BLACK, black. So these are the names of the colors. Can you all repeat the words after me? Gold, silver, green, red, blue, purple, pink, yellow, and black. Like this, I want you to all make a list of more colors name and write it down in your notebook. Okay, now, what are the things that we have learned in this chapter? First of all, we have learned the color of the sun and the moon, right? So, what is the color of the sun and the moon? The color of the sun is gold, and when it shines, it appears like gold in color. And the light from the sun makes it appear like gold in color. The next is moon. What is the color of the moon? We have all read that the color of the moon is silver in color. And when the moon shines, it looks like silver in color. And the light from the moon makes it appear like it is silver when it is shining. The next is, we have also learned what is a lantern. Lantern is a lamp, and we have all seen the pictures as well. Lanterns are lighted at home as well as on the streets. It does the same function like the sun and the moon. They all give us light, and that is why in this poem, the sun and the moon are being compared to a lantern. Okay, now what does the sun and the moon do? What is the function of the sun and the moon? We have all read in the poem that they all give light. The moon gives light at night time, and the sun gives light during the daytime. And the sun, it helps us for our growth. It also helps us to complete our works properly, because without the sun it will be so dark and we will not be able to see anything. So that is why we need the sunlight for our growth and also completing our task. Okay, now I want to give a homework to everyone. Children, can you all read these questions? The sun and the moon gives us light. Name 2 more things that gives you light. Okay, we have all read in the poem that the sun and the moon give us light. And I will give you one more example that gives us light. For example, the candle. A candle, it gives us light, right? So, just like that, I want you to name few more things, 2 more things that gives us light. Can you do that, please? Now the next is, why do we need the sun and the moon? We have all read that the sun and the moon, it gives us light. We have all read its functions, right? So, can you answer this? Like, why do we need the sun and the moon? We need the sun and the moon in order to keep ourselves warm during the winter, and we also need the moon in order to give us light during the night, because without the moon everything will be so dark and we will not be able to see anything while we're going for an evening walk. And also we need the sun. Why? Because if it is winter and it is too cold, without the sun the temperature will be very low and we will feel very cold and we may get sick. That is why we need the sun.